Good morning everyone. Today I will go on a boat tour around the Taal Volcano. I've done that before. It takes around 2 hours and I will now have breakfast and then I will drive to the place where the boat ride starts. And after the boat ride I will drive away from the lake and drive to a beach resort, which is in a completely different place and I don't know in which direction it is because I have no sense of direction. I think it's from my feeling it has to be here. No, over there, in that direction. I don't know. This was my room for tonight. As you can see, it's quite spacious. There's even a kitchen. And yeah, it's very affordable and you have to pay for electricity separate. So you only pay how much you consume. How smart is that? And I will go now. Yes, let's go. As I've mentioned, today I wanted to go on a boat tour around the Taal Volcano, and right now I'm on the way to the place where the boat ride starts. Here's the place where the boat ride starts. Last time it also started here, and I now have to look for the guy who will drive the boat. It's nearly 7 a.m. so he should be here. Oh, let's go. I have done this boat tour once before already, but today I'm showing some relatives around. And by the way, I'm on the same boat as the last boat tour because I just asked the same guy again. And you can already see the Taal Volcano, and the boat tour will now go once around it. This volcano is known for being very active. The last time I was here, I actually saw smoke coming out of the volcano, but I don't think this part here is active because, as you can see, there are lots of birds here and also trees growing around here. Now we already went quite a bit around the volcano, and here along the shore were lots of fisher boats, and I think they were collecting volcano sand. Now we're coming closer to the Taal Volcano, and I really love how the whole island looks. Like, it's very beautiful in its way. And I was sitting in front of the boat because I liked that. And here was also a lonely house, which looks a little abandoned, but also super cool. As you can see, on this side of the lake were also lots of fish cages because a lot of fish is getting caught here. I think especially milkfish. I am now the closest that I've ever been to the Taal Volcano, and this here is the most active part. I mean, it also looks like it is, and I think this volcano mostly spits ash, but sometimes it also releases lava.
Once we turned around this part of the island, there were lots of fisher boats here again, and I think they were collecting volcano sand here as well. Right in the middle of this volcano is also a lake, but you can't see it at all. I think you can only see it if you go on that island, but you can't right now because in 2020 I think there was a major eruption, and since that you're not really allowed to go on this island anymore. I hope that maybe one day I can also visit the lake inside the volcano. I believe it's right where the main crater is.
So the boat stopped now. I think the motor is broken, but I'm not so sure what exactly is not working. But I guess the boat driver will figure it out. In the worst case, I'm just going to swim to that island. It's not the main island, but it's not so far, so I could swim to that place.
Well, the motor got fixed. Luckily, everything went all right. And then the boat driver offered to go to this island you see right now. And I, of course, said yes.
As I said earlier, the motor stopped working or so. I don't know if it was broken, but after 7 minutes or so, the boat driver figured it out. And then he offered to go to this island. And yeah, I of course said yes. And it looks a little rough here. I mean, I think they maybe try to build a resort here, but it looks very run down.
I started exploring the island a little bit. I went to this house, and it kind of looks like they were trying to build a resort here, but never finished it. Eventually, I found this little tunnel going somewhere, so I just went this way because I thought maybe there's something interesting here.
I don't think this place was ever finished. Let's look inside here. I mean, you know, here's an old door and you can see the tiles here and some bamboo. I don't want to go so far inside because isn't that how people die? I mean, I don't want that something falls on my head. And yeah. Maybe it was also destroyed by the volcano, but it looks like it was just abandoned. Let's go inside here. Oh, this is scary. Yeah.
Of course, you were able to see the volcano, and this side again looks yet a little different. And this island here, by the way, it looks like the way has been destroyed. Maybe it's because of a volcanic eruption. It was time to leave this island, and the boat driver was kind of driving around the island where I've just been. He did not do this during the last boat tour, and I really liked it because the landscape here looks super gorgeous, and also the rock formations just look really incredible. Here, I was very surprised by that. There was just a house. It kind of looks very Mediterranean. I don't know if this is private property or a resort. I have no idea.
The boat tour is now over. It was a little over 2 hours long. I mean, the boat also stopped at the island, so yeah, makes sense. And yeah, last time they were playing music during the boat tour, and I kind of missed that. They were playing modern talking songs last time. Yeah, yeah, that was nice. This time there was no music.
The next destination is a resort, which is a little more luxurious. And normally, I think you have to book a room, but I didn't do that, so I was a little unprepared. I was just kind of hoping that I maybe can go to that place, ask for a room, and maybe I will get a simple one. So let's go there now. I was about halfway through the drive, and then I took a short break because I wanted to look around a little bit. Somehow the landscape looks a little different here. I don't really know how to describe it. It kind of looks a little dry here. I mean, if you compare it to other regions.
Still 1 hour left to drive. I just took a break to take some pictures here because I quite like the landscape. Looks very different to the Tagaytay area over there.
Moving on, I just continued driving, and the landscape got even better, and I actually really enjoyed driving here because somehow it was very fun, and also there were not so many cars here. This is the way I kind of went, so I started driving at the Taal Lake, and then I drove until here. And when I got to the road leading to the resort, there was a gate, and that's where I was told that I was not allowed to go to the hotel without a reservation. But after some negotiating, they actually let me through so that I could go to the hotel and just ask in person.
So the beach resort is fully booked. Luckily there are apartments nearby, and I now have to ask if they have an apartment for me that will just be like an Airbnb, and hopefully everything will go alright. Otherwise I will have to look for a new resort to stay. Okay. I have now a place to stay. I just have to wait until it's getting cleaned right now. So I'm going to get some lunch. this is my dinner here, pork ribs, very good. And I just want to explain the situation again. So the resort is fully booked, and I now have an apartment where I will stay. And yeah, it's a whole complex. I don't know how to explain it well, but you also get these bands here, and then you can walk around in certain areas. Yeah. Sheesh.
This is the apartment where I'm going to stay for tonight, and I had everything: a kitchen, living room, bedroom. I don't know, I think it's even better than the hotel room you get here. And I even had a balcony.
I now have a place to stay. This is the balcony here. I have a little apartment, and I like how spacious it is. And yeah, so to explain it again, there's a resort here. I wanted to stay there, but it's fully booked. And here are apartments, and I'm staying at one of them. And I now want to walk around, but it's raining, so I maybe will wait a little bit. And then I want to go to the pool, and there's another pool. And I have this wristband here, and that kind of determines what facilities you can use. So if you have a red wristband, you can only go to one pool. But if you have a yellow wristband, you can go to every place here, which means you are VIP. Yeah, so let's go, or wait a little bit.
I waited for a bit because it was raining and I just did not want to walk through the rain. And luckily the weather quickly calmed down, so I then went to the lake. And there I tried out my new camera again. And as you can see, I am not so professional.
Oh, so
this whole place, I don't really know how to call it, is actually kind of big. And I mainly talked about this hotel, but this area is mostly for residents who want to live at a more relaxing, peaceful place. It's kind of like a gated community, and let's now explore it a little bit.
right in the middle of the complex is a lake, so the apartments are built around it. And I'm going to the beach. There's a shuttle bus driving around this complex, and you can take it every 5 to 10 minutes. But I prefer walking. It's not so far. I would feel a little bad about myself if I would go by shuttle bus, because you know it's only 5 minutes.
I made my way to the beach, and yeah, they have everything here. A swimming pool if you don't want to swim in the ocean. And I just kind of wanted to first walk along the beach as I usually do. And here in this area is also where they offer boat activities. I walked until here, and here is where the beach ends already, so I then just walked to the other side. This here is almost at the end of the beach, so there was this bridge, which was a very nice spot to film everything. And as you can see, this whole bay is not so big. I only walked for a short while.
You can't walk for very far. This is the end already. I wanted to walk as far as I can, but there's a sign which says no entry over there, so I have no chance. So I'm going back to the swimming pool. The beach is not so long. You maybe need around 10 minutes to walk from one end to the other. And someone is getting married right now. I mean, it's a nice location, but it's raining a little bit. I hope they still have blessed life.
As I've said, I only walked for a short while, roughly until here, but let's just imagine that I would have been able to walk a little further. So behind the bay where I am right now is another one, and I think also some short boat tours go to this area. I don't know where exactly, and here is also a little harbor. Here you once again can see the whole area, so there are these beautiful mountains in the background, and then there's this apartment complex just very nearby to the ocean. For a short visit, I definitely really like this place. I mean, you have everything here, but it does feel very exclusive and a little closed off. As I've mentioned a few times, I was staying at an Airbnb which was somewhere here. This here is the main building, which has another pool. I haven't been there yet. And it looks like they are also building a new road going somewhere. Maybe they want to build even more apartments. I don't know. I have shown you how the whole area looks, and now I'm just going to go back and then maybe also go swimming. After a quick swim, it was already time for dinner, and I decided to go to the hotel because they had a restaurant there.
So here's the hotel. Normally I would have stayed here, but now as a VIP I can go anywhere here, so doesn't matter. And I just had dinner, tomato soup and some mozzarella stuff. And this is already the dessert, and let's taste it. It's called eclair. Oh, I actually like it. Oh, there's chocolate on top and then some nuts on the side. Yeah, good night.
That's it for that day. It was now pretty late, so time to go sleeping. Good night. The next morning I woke up pretty early and then decided to go for a morning swim, which was super refreshing. I absolutely loved it, and by the way, this is how I got there. So I just, woke up pretty early, took the elevator down and then just walked to the beach.
Good morning everyone. Today I will have to check out the apartment at 12 a.m. but I can stay here until 10 p.m. so I can use the facilities here, the swimming pool and the I can go to the beach and to the hotel over there, so I can stay here for a while. I think I will stay here until 5 p.m. and then I will finally drive to Manila. The water is cold sometimes, even at noon the water sometimes is just too warm here in the Philippines, but yeah, it's cold now. And the sad thing is you can't swim for very far. There's a boundary here. Yeah, I don't like that. You can also do boat activities over there, but you only have limited space, so you only can, for example, go jet skiing in only, you know, a small area. And honestly, that doesn't sound like fun. So I don't know if I'm even going to do any boat activities here.
I was actually swimming for quite a while, maybe for even an hour, but then I had to get out and go back to my Airbnb because I had to pack up my things.
I have checked out now, so I put my stuff into the car, and now I'm just going to stay here maybe until 5 p.m. Maybe I will go to the swimming pool here. I haven't been to that one, to the hotel one, and I also want to get some lunch because I'm hungry. So yeah, and then I will finally drive to Manila.
Then I also went to this pool, and I had seen it already the day before. I kind of walked by it, but I haven't used it, so I kind of wanted to maybe go swimming again and also check out this area. Well, then it was time for lunch again, and I went to a very nearby restaurant because I did not want to walk around and search for a restaurant. And yeah, it was just convenient to go here.
So this is today's lunch. I've ordered 2 things, which I rarely do. Like, I don't eat so much normally. I have some beef broccoli, and it's so good. I haven't eaten broccoli for a long time, so that's why I ordered it. And salad, it looks very exotic. Yeah, look at this. It has shrimp and grapefruit. Yeah, it looks interesting. I'm just exploring the place a little bit because I have lots of time left, and they have everything here. Oh, whoa! There's a badminton court and a basketball court, and over there was also bowling. You could play bowling and billiards. Oh.
Very soon I was going to drive to Manila, but before that I still wanted to go swimming, so I did. I mean, I had lots of time left anyways. Then it was time to drive to Manila, and I started driving at around 5 p.m. So I should be in Manila in 3 hours. It's most likely going to be dark, And I really like driving here because, I mean, you already saw the landscape here, but it looks very nice here. And then, secondly, there was also not so much traffic here. I saw monkeys somewhere here along the road, and I was very surprised by that. But I forgot to film them, but I can promise you that there were definitely monkeys there. Very soon I will be in Manila. I was driving till it got dark, but it was not so late. Only around 7. And it was even thundering a little bit, as you maybe can see, which I thought was just very cool. And then after a 3-hour drive, I arrived in Manila.
Good evening, everyone. I finally arrived in Manila. And by the way, on the way here, I saw monkeys beside the road. I was kind of surprised by that because I've never seen monkeys like that in the wild. And I now have to check in to my room. Should be here. Here it is. Let's go inside. Oh, it's already cold. Oh, I feel so relaxed now. Let's go sleeping.
Good morning, everyone, from Manila. So I woke up relatively early, and then I went to the balcony of the hotel because the view is just great from there, and I kind of wanted to see how the surrounding area looks.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here in Manila because I have to bring something to a store today. And before I will go to that store, I just wanted to see the swimming pool here and also look at the view. This here is the 9th floor and I'm staying at the 16th floor. Let's just look at the view. It looks not bad.
I had to deal with some private things, getting something repaired, and anyways, I first had to go to a store, and I of course didn't really film anything of that. And then after that, I was planning to visit a few shopping malls. Eventually, I also had a very simple breakfast in one of the shopping malls I went to.
As I already said, I had to bring something to Manila and I've done that now. And I just had breakfast, something very simple. And for the rest of the day, I probably will spend it here in some shopping malls, maybe buy something also.
I was here for a while, just looking for stuff I would maybe like to buy. And then I decided to go to another mall. And I went this way, and I thought it was pretty cool here. It's kind of like a mini shopping mall. Basically, I spent the whole day in shopping malls. I just went from one to another one, and eventually I also had a quick lunch somewhere, and in the afternoon I went to the SM Mega Mall and then just returned to the hotel.
I'm back at the hotel, but now I want to get not lunch, dinner. I want to get dinner. Yeah. I mean, I was the whole day in shopping malls, and then I came back here, rested a little bit, and yeah, now it's time to get dinner. Oh, this is scary. I don't like it. 9th floor. Good morning everyone, I just had breakfast and today I will go to the ocean park, but I won't film it because I already was there and I filmed everything, and this time I also will go with some relatives, so that's what I'm going to do for today. I'm here again at the ocean park. I convinced my relatives to come here because it was nice. And it will open in 10 minutes or so. But as I said, I won't film anything this time. I did not see this the last time. I don't know why. But here's a tunnel in the alligator pool. And now we're going right under the crocodile. Look at this. Oh! Wow, look, this is the crocodile here. Oh, his feet are so big. Safe.
The last time I was in the ocean park, I somehow forgot this area. I kind of missed it. And I don't even know how that's possible, but I'm very glad that I'm now here, and here they mostly have reptiles.
I just saw that there was a part of the ocean park which I didn't see before. Last time I was here, I did not go to this area. I don't know why, but I'm very glad that I'm here now. And in this area we have all kinds of reptiles, so turtles and snakes, here's one. So I'm very happy that I'm now here.
They had a lot of lizards there. This here just looks exactly like a dragon. And they also had this bizarre insect, and it kind of freaks me out. And also a few spiders and lots of snakes.
This here is the biggest snake here, and a moment ago I just saw snake eggs right in the middle of the snake, but whoa, she moved around and now you can't see the eggs anymore. And here's a little kitchen. What's inside here? Ah, there are cockroaches in the kitchen. Ah, makes sense. Yeah. That was already it with the reptile exhibition, and yeah, I'm just glad that I saw it this time. I don't know what happened last time. I don't know why I mean, it's over there where the restaurants are, and I think I just didn't walk into this area, so I didn't see it. And I also don't think I really looked at my ticket. Yeah, but still very happy that I saw it this time.
After I got out the ocean park, it was already in the late afternoon, so I decided to visit another shopping mall, and I knew that there was one shopping mall very nearby, so I just went there. It was already time for dinner, and I ate at an Italian restaurant. It's a popular restaurant chain, and I already ate at the same chain already, so I knew that the food was going to be good.
So from the ocean park, I then went to the Robinson Mall here, and I just had dinner, which was very good. And this is my dessert. It's very big, looks tasty. Let's try it. Oh no, it looks so good. I don't want to destroy the cake. Approved. It's 3 layers of chocolate, and they are all very soft. Whoa. Chocolate heaven. That's it with my trip to Manila. If you liked it, please give a like and subscribe to the channel. And see you in the next upcoming videos. Bye bye.